possession of the ball.
Two sides have been watching their respective draws for the Champions League and Europa League over the past couple of days. Roma Champions League semi-finalists last season. Bowing out in the end to Liverpool. And the glamour side to start off their group campaign against the defending champions Real Madrid. Here's Higuain there, come the way of Bonaventura, but a handball's been given there against the Milan midfield player.
Well, the delivery was a really excellent one. Oh, that's a bit harsh, you know. It's bounced up. That's hit him in the midriff for me. Well, that angle maybe, but I still think he hits him in the stomach first and inadvertently goes off his arm. No, that's hit him in the midriff. I think he's unfortunate there.
There, perhaps going Roma's way. There's Karsdorp. Venturous front of the right wing back. And Dzeko. Kolarov. And in Dzeko. There's Pastore. Looking for Dzeko. Win by Romagnoli.
You see the beauty of Dzeko. Started the play around the halfway line, involved twice in the build-up, and darts into the box. You can see trying to pick him out. Doesn't know how good he is in the air.
Just to finish off that Champions League draw for Roma, they're in with Real Madrid, CSKA Moscow, Czech champions Pilsen. And Zonzi's cutback was a good one. That's Dzeko. Rodriguez lets the ball bounce. The end anywhere will do for Milan.
Well, that was excellent by Nzonzi, but you look at his teammates, I don't think it was excellent from them. I'm looking when Nzonzi picks it up, who's in there, who's going to get in the 6-yard box? Nobody.
Here's Karsdorp. Second match this in Serie A, his first since October of last year. He was brought in from Feyenoord. Fazio. Karsdorp with the flick. Shiki was after it. Çalhanoğlu. Ambitious pass towards Suso. Will be a Milan throw. Some of the European games coming up. Milan are in the Europa League, of course, this year. They've been 6th in Serie A last season. Pretty tough draw in their Europa League group with Olympiacos, Real Betis and Dudelange of Luxembourg. League, though, after their one-year European ban was overturned a few months ago. Champions League is where a club of their stature really wants to be once again. They're coming to Milan's aid. Through the first half at San Siro, the best chance of the game up to now was Calabria's effort. With a good shot too. Wasn't going to save Molson. Still stalemates. Suso. And Roma dropping off. Higuain. Is Kessie. Higuain. Bonaventura. Good block by Fazio. Çalhanoğlu. His eyes lit up, but the finish was wayward.
They do back off a little bit down at the back. Look for the Higuain effort and there for Nolu. Didn't make the most of it. Because it absolutely been drenched.
Well, he was drenched, wasn't he, last weekend too in Naples, but moisture of a different variety. Absolute soaking for man who was such a warrior. He was in the Milan team. 450 games he played for the club. Took over in the late autumn of last year when they were floundering in mid-table under Vincenzo Montella. Got them back into European contention. His first full campaign is in the Milan hot seat. Roma. Goodness me, there's so much anxiety playing the ball around like that at the back, Milan.
Tell you what, Dzeko will be loving what he sees in that respect.
Piercing pass there towards Kessie, but well cut out by Kolarov, and then gave the ball away to Bonaventura. Kessie. Suso. Trying to feed Higuain, who applauded the intention.
One man in the box, you're at home. You've got to have players gambling. Don't expect Bonaventura to do it all the time.
So loose one from De Rossi.
Yeah, both teams guilty a little bit of giving the ball away cheaply. Also Roma at the moment.
In vogue, isn't it? It's passing out from defence. Just in Serie A, all around European football right now. Pretty when it works, but there's always that sharp intake of breath from the watching fans.
Then Barcelona.
Glenn Pep.
They can do it brilliantly.
Suso. Calabria. Suso. It's a regular theme, that Suso on that far side trying to pick out Higuain. That happened again now. Took the low road that time, but it was away by Ivan Marcano.
It's every attack more or less, isn't it? One man in the box. Higuain trying to pick him out. Can't pick him out. There's too many defenders.
There's the damage that was done to Eusebio Di Francesco. He had to have surgery this week on a broken left hand after his over-exuberant celebrations. Their late equaliser, the draw on Monday against Atalanta. For a calmer evening tonight. Punch the perspex glass in the dugout.
I can see passion.
Shing linking with Javier Pastore. It's a good ball by Pastore. Shing. No support here for the young Czech striker. Eventually outnumbered by Milan defenders.
I thought he did very well indeed there.
Mr. Rodriguez there. Higuain. Bit of room to move into for Kessie. Suso went in for the pass. In the end came back to Higuain. Çalhanoğlu. Suso. It's there to be hit. And it was a ferocious shot too. Olsen at full strength again.
It's a good clean strike, this, from quite a way out. This time he does hit the target, and Olsen up to it. Position really good. Gets across well. Just parries it to safety. No chances. These conditions, not very good for goalkeepers. Easy to make a mistake if you try and be too clever, but he didn't do that at all there.
A set piece chance to be there. Whipped in by Çalhanoğlu and Higuain. was a spectacular.
It wasn't the greatest of corners, was it? Behind him, had to do something. I'd rather have seen him try and just, with his great touch, a bit high maybe, just kill the ball dead, try and encourage a challenge on him. They should deal with that when he comes in the box. Roma, when you look at the back three, 6'2", 6'6", 6'2", should be in charge of those situations.
Kolarov. Zonzi. De Rossi. Change in that Roma midfield tonight. Pellegrini and Cristante, two starters on Monday, both left out. Di Francesco here. Fazio forward. Too heavy. Edin Dzeko.
Well, Donnarumma has had a quiet introduction to the game. Not a save to make as yet. But this is what Roma do well away from home. They keep it tight, they don't concede many, and they've got Dzeko up front as that outlet.
Lost away from home in Serie A since last December. Defeat at Juve. Given away there by Karsdorp on video.
Just catches him, doesn't he, referee, right on top of that. That's not affected him. That loss of possession that cost them dearly at Napoli last weekend.
Led to the concession of the first goal, didn't it, for Napoli? From then on, there only appeared to be one winner in the game.
As we said before, it was their first game. Milan tired towards the end.
Dries Mertens off the bench for Napoli, their super sub. Weekend have comebacks in Serie A. It's the opening game of match day 3 here tonight. The movement there by Schick. Romaniovi's gone with it. Hold-up play that by the Czech.
Intelligent movement, doesn't he, Schick? Only 22 years of age. 7 caps for the Czech Republic, 2 goals already. Not bad going.
High hopes for him.
Yeah, the potential's clearly there.
Ball pass there, and Gattuso playing ball boy. Francesco trying to maybe tweak one or two things to get Roma more force in this game.
Pitch it lovely last week. It wasn't raining there, but the pitch was very slow. The ball didn't move very well across it, and that didn't suit Milan's game coming out from the back.
That's a pace about it here. Suso. Çalhanoğlu took it well. To play with Higuain, but the tackle came in from Manolas.
Look how congested that was.
Someone else in Serie A down the years. Maybe a chance here for Milan. Given away to Çalhanoğlu. Still with the Turk. Goes to Rossi. Bonaventura. Now Higuain. Offside though.
Well, it's really unforgivable for somebody of his vast experience. Last man could see right the way across. They gave it away terribly there. Roma nearly capitalised. I tell you what, that is as tight as it gets again. Sometimes strikers get the benefit of the doubt there, because that was so tight. It was a toe cap.
It's a brave assistant to flag those, given that VAR is available.
Well, in the World Cup they were told to keep the flag down, weren't they?
Must have been, what, 4 or 5 so far in the first half tonight, which have been on a knife edge like that.
going back to that, Higuain still in the position he was in, didn't need to be that toe cap in front. If it was that, he could have just stepped half a pace back and he was in.
Roma had much to do, but he's given the ball away there. Marcano. He was fouled. Referee playing the advantage there. Dzeko. Kolarov overlapping for Roma. Schick with the header. Did well there to get the ball back on target.
Well, where did that come from? Donnarumma. Trying to be clever, gives the ball away. You could see he knew he'd given it away. And the next minute he's having to make a comfortable save, but a save all the same.
It's Bonaventura, good ball. Higuain battling with Milan, and the Greek won that battle.
Well, that's one thing Higuain isn't going to do to you, go past you with pace. Manolas knew that. Dealt with it well.
It's the Glitterati watching on, a certain Fabio Capello. Great times coaching both of these two sides. Shalanoglu. It's given away to Pastore.
The referee might bring that back. Seems to be a little shove in the back.
New faces on the bench for Milan, including the Uruguayan fullback Diego Laxalt, who came off the bench to make his debut last week. We'll see him more often in the weeks ahead. Here's Kessie. Good run. Kessie still. It's Higuain. And Bonaventura. And Zonzi in the way.
Very good.
Shalanoglu.
The first time opportunity there.
Rodriguez. Great ball in that. It's flicked away by Marcano. Bidia. Suso. It's forced Calabria wide. Away by De Rossi. Here's Dzeko. Now Pastore. Roma's turn to attack. Blocked away by Suso.
I think that's the best opportunity in the first half. He's got to do better there. I don't know why he didn't just play across the face of the goal when he had the chance. Seemed to hang on to the ball a little bit too long. Wasn't sure what he wanted to do with it.
Had the best moments, Milan, but they had to turn those moments into a breakthrough. Whether they might live to rue that. Here's Schick. Kolarov. Captain Serbia at the World Cup in the summer. De Rossi. Flicked away by Masacchio. Romagnoli. Calabria. Suso. Now Kessie. Kessie won the header.
Asking for the offside to be given there. The assistant on that far side has kept his flag down. He's had so many borderline decisions to make. Bless him over there on that far side.
You can do the break at half time. There may be a player better suited to a left wing back position. It's had the Kolarov than an out-and-out left back. Second season now with Roma. Kolarov's cross. Way by Rodriguez. Shalanoglu, neatly done. Higuain. It's a terrific tackle. And they'll have it back straight away with Rodriguez. Shalanoglu. Bonaventura. Suso. Chavanolu, Bonaventura. Very tight and congested. He's picked a pass there for Rodriguez. Great ball in! There's the breakthrough! And it's Serie for Milan! Wonderful scenes at San Siro here. Milan's first home game of the campaign. And they have the advantage. The young Ivorian, Frank Serie.
It's beautifully worked, isn't it? Patience personified, beautifully played in there. Didn't panic, just checked back and put it right between the goalkeeper and the edge of the 6-yard box. Brilliant delivery, easy finish. You've got to be there to finish it though. Rodriguez does brilliantly. That's a wonderful ball, one that anybody getting on the end will think, well, thank you very much for that. Wonderful finish, just hits the target, but the build-up was really good. It was really patient. They didn't try and play it too early. Dzeko not happy.
His 6th goal for Milan, his first of this season. Joined by the likes of Kaká and Leonardo in the tribute of honour at San Siro. The new chairman too, with a big smile there, Paolo Scaroni. It's a frown on the face of Di Francesco, because Roma's defence has been breached at San Siro.
I think he'd be happy with what he saw there, because I think they could have dealt with that better. Yes, it was good, patient build-up, but I think they allowed Milan to hang on to possession too long. And that's what I said earlier. Too congested. They do, without a doubt. Been the better side. Look the brighter side. More invention, more thought. Gone into the first half performance. Been a bit disappointing, Roma, to be quite honest. Dzeko's tried his best to get involved in the game, but there's no real service to him.
Ball there towards the Bosnian centre forward. Here's Karsdorp. It's deflected. No danger for Donnarumma.
It was always going to be too close to him, wasn't it? And all he's had to do is get wet in this first half. Very little happening around his box.
Wonder whether there may be a half-time change of shape from Roma. Have to do something to raise their game, to get back in the game here.
They base the game away from home on defence, don't they? Only conceded 9 last season away. It'll be interesting to see how they react to this in the second half, going 1-0 behind.
It's Romagnoli. Held up by Higuain. Calabria. Serie. He's only 21 years of age, but a firm fixture at Milan midfield for the past year or so. Good serve by Higuain. Was Calabria well forward there, not for the first time this season.
Higuain's involvement has been pretty good in this first half so far. He's dropping deep, taking responsibility. Getting turned, he's bringing his teammates into play. That one game last week is just what they needed to get the fitness levels back up.
Very demanding start for Milan too. Fixtures not kind. Napoli away, Roma at home, 2 of last season's top 3. Suso with the block.
I think the Juve will have wry smiles on their faces when they saw the fixture list at the start of the season.
Suso. Rousing start themselves. Rodriguez. Great ball in once again. Was crying out to be attacked. It was Suso who went in there. He's turned behind by Kolarov as Roma were opened up once again.
It's good defending, it's a good build-up again, but again, it's Rodriguez. Wonderful delivery. Really, it takes the goalkeeper right out the equation. Left-hand side is causing so many problems for Roma. Lanolu, Rodriguez, Ventura. Get consistency into the start of the season. You never know.
Half-time fast approaching. It's Serie. Here's Çalhanoğlu. That's Suso. Maniobi has stayed forward. Roma need the half-time break to regroup and maybe have a rethink. That is half-time. The whistle blown by referee Marco Guida. Well, Milan here then have the one-goal advantage. The goal scored by Frank Kessié. It was a well-worked goal too. Rodriguez with the ball in here. Kessié at the back post with a tap-in. Full marks for that fantastic cross, Gary.
Absolutely wonderful. Could have been defended better. He thought he was going to whip it across with his left foot, I think, to start with. But he checked beautifully and just whipped it into the right area. He must be delighted.
Milan smiles amidst the downpour at San Siro at half-time, because Milan lead Roma at the break by 1-0.
लो शुरू हो गया इनका मॉर्निंग वॉक रिटायर करना पड़ेगा ऑनलाइन अपना दिमाग मत चला बम्पर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स चलते हैं मेरी नादान दिल Amazon पे ब्रांड वारंटी है और डिलीवरी शेड्यूल्ड यानी जब तुम चाहो और डैमेज फ्री पर बम्पर का मैनेजर तो फ्री जलजीरा पिलाता है यार और इंस्टॉलेशन के लिए कितना रुलाता है यहाँ 48 आवर्स में इंस्टॉलेशन की गारंटी है
जब Amazon पे मिले होम अप्लायंसेस पे ब्रांड वारंटी 48 आवर इंस्टॉलेशन शेड्यूल्ड और डैमेज फ्री डिलीवरी तब दिल भी खुश दिमाग भी खुश
टीम इंडिया ने दिया करारा जवाब और की टेस्ट सीरीज में धमाकेदार वापसी
विराट कोहली की टोली छा गई है नॉटिंघम में
अब क्या इंडिया रख पाएगी अपने हौसले बुलंद इंडिया टूर ऑफ इंग्लैंड फोर्थ टेस्ट टुडे live and exclusive Sony 6 or Sony 10 3-pack co-presented by Idea 4G अब no ajnabi with Idea 4G Xiaomi India's #1 smartphone brand Flipkart नए इंडिया के साथ Maruti Suzuki in association with Wildstone Dio लोग तो नोटिस करेंगे and Pure Derm Anti-Dandruff Shampoo देश के लिए मेडल जीतने में हमारे एथलीट्स कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ेंगे और हम भी उन्हें चीयर करने में लॉग ऑन करो हमारे वेबसाइट पे या फिर हमारे फेसबुक ट्विटर और इंस्टाग्राम पे और इंस्पिरेशनल मैसेजेस के जरिए फैन फ्लेम को बढ़ावा दो 18th एशियन गेम्स आओ फैन फ्लेम का हिस्सा बने और अपने सपोर्ट में कोई कसर ना छोड़ें Brought to you by Kajaria, India's #1 tile company. Cars 24. Car becho best price में. Havells, wires that don't catch fire. Flipkart, नए इंडिया के साथ. Raymond, the complete man. LIC of India, हर पल आपके साथ. And Sterling Reserve Music CDs. Chase the next.
From the unimaginable.
What's happening there? What is happening?
Can't tamper with the ball.
To the unbelievable.
Takes a bow, Baka Zaman. What an innings it's been here.
From the unachievable.
That is the record, the world record.
To the unplayable.
Fantastic. Yeah, outstanding. Keshav Maharaj.
9 wickets in the Test innings.
We bring to you unstoppable cricketing action from across the globe. Live and exclusive on Sony Picture Sports Network.
As far as competition goes, nobody does it better. We do it right here on SmackDown Live.
Light 'em up, light 'em up. Light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I gotta do what I gotta do. That's for my fist, back in my face. I gotta do what I gotta do. He never came. I'ma do me, I'ma do me. That's in my blood. I'll never change. That's in my blood. I'll never change. That's
Co-presented by Switch to Airtel 4G, India's fastest network. In association with Axe Ticket, ticket jo tick tick ticket.
यहाँ एक स्टंप उड़ता है तो लगता है तीनों क्यों नहीं उड़े। यहाँ बैटिंग बोलती है और बैट्समैन भी। यहाँ फैंस भी अपनी बाउंड्रीज क्रॉस कर लेते हैं। यहाँ जेंटलमैन का गेम थोड़ा कम जेंटल होता है, क्योंकि ये बात सिर्फ खेल की नहीं, ये है इंडिया टूर ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया इस नवंबर सिर्फ सोनी 6 और सोनी 10/3 पर।
AC Milan versus AS Roma, and AC Milan looking good for their 1-0 victory, which they are holding on to right now, scoring just 5 minutes before the break. And Gattuso not looking exceptionally happy there, but I'm sure inside he's delighted by that performance. As you can see, leading by 1-0. It's been a good match to watch if you're an AC Milan fan. Not so good if you're a Roma fan. Mark, I'm going to get you into this immediately. You were watching and saying AC Milan have been playing very well.
They've been brilliant, haven't they? You know, a breath of fresh air to see that, the way they've played. They're fluent, dynamic. Everything about the passings, quick passing, direct, going forward, you know, and they're carving Roma up at the moment, and they have no answer to what AC Milan are throwing at them.
Yep, Terry, we were discussing this, and we thought they were really good, but till that goal happened, we were ruining that there weren't good crosses. Higuain wasn't getting the service, right?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't getting the service, you know, the crosses was poor, it was hitting the first defender, when he was getting in good wide areas, good positions, but then I think Higuain, he's got to look at his runs and all. He's got to look at his runs. He's got to try and get across. I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell him how to play the game because he's a world-class striker. I think he's got to be more decisive getting across the front post and getting across defenders. But like Mark said, AC Milan have absolutely been brilliant. Now, this looks like an AC Milan with fresh, good ideas, playing the ball on the floor, want to get forward at every opportunity. And what's happening is, if Roma are being compact in the middle, they're just going round the sides, and that's where they've got the goal from.
And in fact, yeah, that's where they got the goal from. We're going to take a look at the goal right now. Rodriguez passing in between the defenders and the goalkeeper, which, Mark, I want your point of view on this. This is one of the toughest balls to defend,
Absolutely,
right?
and if Kessie doesn't put it in, the defender's likely to put it in. That's a great ball. It's like a corridor of uncertainty for the keeper, isn't it? You know, this is a great ball, and this is your left back. You know, and there's your holding midfielder, if you like, Kessie. So yeah, they've been absolutely outstanding this first half.
If we do watch this, obviously the left back's done fantastic there. Poor defending on the right back spot there for Roma. But now we talk about Kolarov being, you know, great going forward. He just goes to sleep. Kessie's on the wide area of him, and he just creeps in behind him, and Kolarov just stands there. And it's criminal at this level to go to sleep like that. You've got to open your shoulders.
Kolarov's probably going to say, hey, I'm playing in midfield. You didn't put me in as left back. You put me in as left winger. But yeah, he's got to do a little better defensively over there. But Milan threatened right from the start. As soon as the match started, we thought that Roma set up a little defensively. And at times, there were, 7, 8 players behind the ball just trying to stop Milan from coming forward.
Well, you can see here, there's like 7 or 8 of them there, and they've got no answer. It's all about the passing as well. You know, they've been really proactive. Every time they get possession of the football, they're looking to go forward. And they're being brave with the passing, you know. And that's all down to the manager. The manager's kept faith with them. He's obviously got a plan in his head what he wants to do. He hasn't changed it. They played like this in the first half in the first game. or not as good as this, but they were fluent in the passing as well. Let's hope that they can put it together for another 45 minutes.
Yep, and Roma not looking so good. I mean, we're going to show you a couple of half chances that they had. They did go forward. Dzeko was trying to hold the ball up, get some players involved in the attack, but nothing really of repute here happening, Terry.
No, not really. You know, yeah, and Zonzi gets down the side there for the first one, which we've just seen there. But if you look at, this is defending. Yep. This is defending at numbers.
Hunting, hunting
you've got
him, right? Is that what you say?
5 or 6 around one ball. They're hunting in packs, as the manager used to hunt in packs and all. But it's just really half chances. And see how quick the keeper gets it. He wants to get it going the ball and go forward. So I think AC Milan have been valued for the money, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, and I mean, for once, stats are supporting that. 63% possession, 7 shots, 4 of them on target.